Hey YouTube, Travis here. Just wanted to go over a couple things with you real quick. I'm gonna start an instructional set called How to Tow because there's too many people out there that don't know what the fuck they're doing. This first piece I wanted to go over is that if you're on a wrecker and the vehicle has multiple flats, you can still get it. You can still dolly it. The way this is how I do it. So I'm on an auto loader, a little bit traditional, a little bit unconventional. If you have a traditional spoon or friggin' L-arm style. All you do is a short chain in the back. With the front, what you got to do, this is the tricky part. Set the I call these crossbars because I don't know what the fuck the name is for them. But what I do is I set the crossbars down in the front and in the rear of the tire. From there, what I do is I'll go ahead and set the front end to the closest bracket possible on the dolly. Then I'll use my stinger and I'll stinger out and I'll push the vehicle forward to where the rim is about halfway on top of this. Because what I can do from there with that rim and that flat tire, all this shit out of the way, I can go ahead and set this in as far as you can. You need to get that one in as far as you can, because at this point you're not trying to set for a tire, you're trying to set for the rim. The tire's flat, it's basically not there. It doesn't do that much for you. If you set too far out, you're going to drag the tire and you're gonna burn the rubber up. You don't want to do that. You don't want to fucking cause damage on shit that even if it's already fucked up and you know it's gonna go away. Fucking be better than that. But yeah, so set them in, strap it down. This is the only. It's very few and far in between times I'll actually strap onto a dolly, and I'd recommend you do it every time. I'm just got too much other shit going on. Anyway, the reason why I do that is because on this vehicle, you can see here, no you can't, now you can, that's not four-wheel drive. So these wheels will spin on their own. I don't want this fucking dolly, I don't want this wheel jumping the cradle, because what happens is on this other side, this tire is full. Look at that. That's not very stable, so I have to strap it down to keep it on there. Because if you hit a bump or something, or the dolly gets caught on a little dip or something, it can roll out. So that's why I strap it. I don't want to roll out and have to fucking deal with that in the middle of traffic somewhere and look like a dumbass. That's my biggest thing, more than safety of the actual vehicle. 1 second, please. So anyway, stinger out, push the rim about halfway up on top of the front bracket, set the rear bracket, and then go ahead and stinger back in. That'll roll it, to where it'll cradle properly and stuff like that. Strap it down, and you're good to go. It shouldn't fucking roll out. Crazier shit has happened. So, name of the game, dumb shit can happen to all of us. The way I like to do my straps is, whenever I'm strapping it in, I'll roll the tumbler to where it's just about to where the inside strap here is just about to touch this one. And I'll stick the tail end in here. I'll go ahead and freaking crank it down. This the cog right here will suck that tail end in with it. I'll just put it right here. Looks clean, looks professional, Want to keep it looking good. Yeah, it takes an extra second, but it's an extra second. You're fucking fine. With the back end, with claws like this, expect this to happen. Don't worry about it. Not a big deal. Worst that's going to happen is that axle will rest. That axle will rest on the arm. That's fine. Unless you have an internal bleeds or something like that, and you'll know about that before this happens to you. But it'll be fine. It's not going to do anything. It's not going to go anywhere. You're not going to damage or hurt anything that I'm aware of. I've never had to. I've done a lot of shit, and I've never come across that situation. Well, basically, that's just how I like to go ahead and prove that you don't need a flatbed for anything, really. Anyway, hope you all learned something from the video.